It's lust! I can feel it in my bones. How do I know any of you are real? Y'all just figments of my imagination.
Only about 10 feet away, you see Darius.
Why are you here?
Galaham, we're in Lust's lair.
I know, that's why I'm smiting the demon!
A malformed, gangly with leathery pale skin, a creature emerges from the mist.
Oh, Galahad, your wife is very...
Dead! Very dead!
Attractive.
3 years ago!
a very attractive wife. Snow screams the word, Wilson!
What?
Do you ever get suspicious of this voice that you cannot see, but you hear?
I'm just standing here, man. Of course I'm suspicious.
Darius is a vampire, so clearly Nugget's like racist or something.
I think I would have noticed Nugget being racist when we were on top of the mountain.
Everybody, welcome back to Sword Art Online Odd Season 2, Episode 24. Yay!
Yay! Woo.
Yay.
Welcome back, all my wonderful, lovely players. We were back at the lovely table. I am glad to have you all here. So, just recap real quick. What all we remember from the last time?
Well,
Help, sexy men are following me.
are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do this?
Apparently.
Do you have
are
any
you
ammo
gonna
to fire
do-
back?
Oh no, this group of attractive men that I am completely obsessed with.
Hey,
I love it, but it's just not
Hey.
real.
hey,
Make it real.
I held my own for as long as I quacking could. Some people just didn't want to help, and that's on them. You know,
I mean, I think we all thought you needed some time alone.
It was some sexy naked men.
No one wanted to see that.
they weren't naked. Stop putting words and
I don't know,
stuff in
Clinton.
my
Did you ever
mouth.
specify that they were clothed?
I never specified that
They-
most of them
yes,
were very
you
close.
did. You
Well,
were-
no,
no,
the
Sam's-
only
you-
one
okay.
that was considered anything of half clothed.
Would be Samson.
Clothed.
Yeah.
Clothed. Yeah.
I mean, you did ask him to
Clothed.
put clothes on, which
Clothed.
is very odd.
Zana knew she was in the layer of lust, and she did not want to give it. What? No, she did want to give in, but she did not.
And as a recap, she
Stop.
inevitably did.
Hi, I'm RL. I play Zana. I came here to have a good time, and I'm honestly feeling so attacked right now.
Good.
I signed, Zana signed a contract with
Need to
Lust.
specify the character, not the person,
Yes.
signed to deal with the devil.
I mean, she
Yes.
probably has too.
Nothing you can prove yet.
Nothing we
Yet?
can prove.
Oh, that's very ominous.
Hi, guys. I'm Snow, and I play Snow in the podcast. She is the leader of the Odd Guild, and she is trailed by her faithful companion, Wolf Nachia, that, it does things occasionally.
Gets a lot of attention. My favorite character. Hello, I am Handel, and I play Ugwin. He's having a great time with his giant nugget, trying to eat things like tables and people.
I'm Allie, and I play Ari, and yeah. Fire wings, gold dragons, woo.
Hi guys, I'm Clyde. I'm the resident chef / samurai archer man who wears a kiko, works at the Cluck Bucket, and likes anime. So yeah, if you have any other questions, just I don't know, I ask. I
DM
guess.
you,
I mean, no one's really slipped into my DMs in a while, so
Wow, Clyde. Okay.
It's a DM.
I'm in a stable relationship.
I don't like the air quotes around that, but I can't disagree.
Hi guys. I'm Wilson. I'm the resident cavalier map maker man. I have a horse again, kind of. It's not Angus though. It's Magnus. That's Galahad's horse. I guess we'll get to him later. But we've been doing things, blazing through these caves, and hopefully we all make it out okay.
Hey, Wilson, if you're a cavalier, does that mean you're also in a stable relationship?
Welcome everybody back. My name's Gallahan. Wonderful to meet you. If it's your first time, I am the resident paladin-in-chief. The strong bastion, the sacred shield of this guild, the mighty protector. And hopefully we will vanquish all the demons and rid the world of evil.
Last where we left off, Allie, so R.A. and Ugwin were theoretically at each other's throats, while Nugget and Darius were literally at each other's throats. So, resume.
There's so many things wrong with what you just said.
Nah, it's fine. So yeah, we pan back into the scene where you see Darius is currently pinned on the ground with Nugget lurching over top of him with saliva dripping from his mouth, attempting to bite your
clearly
compatriot.
has rabies. Darius, are you okay?
If we can get this blasted thing off me, I'll be fine.
Ugwin, call off your rabid beast.
He's fine. Everything's okay.
He's trying to eat Darius.
I don't think he is.
You have to admit,
As
your
you
dinosaur
say
has
this,
a flippin' problem.
as you say this, you see Nugget like open his jaws wide and try and like bite a chunk out of Darius's shoulder.
Literally.
That's painful. Teeth, daggers, like steak knives.
Do something.
In clavicle.
Do something.
Why?
Your dinosaur is a man-eating a freak.
He's not eating a man.
Okay, I understand that it's really hard for you to, like, empathize, but vampires are people, too.
All right. Let's readdress. How did Darius get down here?
He was teleported by Sloth. Clearly, because if not, he would have had to walk all the way down here, which doesn't make any sense because it's Sloth. Hence the, like, no effort part.
My favorite part about this is they're off casually to the side discussing this while Darius is like, ah!
If we could, like, set down the casual conversation and put away the tea and crumpets, could we get this thing off me?
Darius is going to, what's Nugget's AC?
16.
16? Yep. Nugget takes 4 damage. Darius kind of like slugs him right in the rib cage and is trying to currently kick him off him with his back legs.
Ugwin,
Yes.
do something.
Nugget's just attacking things that are enemies. I don't know what
Darius
to
is
tell
not
you.
an enemy. He's just a vampire. Your thing is blind and crazy. It's got a problem. Shoot it. Put it down. Put it down or get it off. Choose. Get it off of Darius or kill it.
If you don't, I might.
Kill it, Darius?
No. Oh my god, your racism just knows no bounds. Vampires are people. They are people too. When are you going to get this through your head? I understand. I do. But it's wrong.
Okay, I'm going to walk closer.
Okay.
So I can actually see him.
Yep. All right. So you step literally just a few feet closer after taking a stride or two. Currently, Darius is on top of Nugget, so his marker should move. But you can see pinned underneath your giant Compsognathus's feet, there is currently a writhing, pale-skinned demon attempting to claw his way out.
Yeah, Darius is clearly not here.
He's literally right there.
If you can help me, that would be great.
Are you deaf? Right there.
Not blind,
You can hear him. It's right there.
Okay,
You hear Darius's voice, by the way.
I hear Darius's voice.
Mhm.
What do they look like again?
Wait, you hear Darius'
Ugly.
voice, but oh god, what's her face's voice was that croaky and terrible?
Wait, does that mean
Well, she's
Gallahan's
dead, so yeah.
wife's voice is
Gallahan's-
actually just like that naturally?
You see,
Gallahan's beautiful wife.
to bring up the great description from last episode, you see a malformed and gangly creature with pale, leathery skin. They are bald and eyeless with rows of razor-sharp teeth and a bloody maw.
That's a shriveled up undead corpse.
Oh my god! Why are you so racist?
Technically, vampires are undead.
Yeah, I just
Not
wrong
quite
with you?
shriveled up though.
because he's not a corpse. He's just a vampire. They feed off blood. And stuff. What's wrong with you?
So you can't see the shriveled up.
I can see Darius, and I understand that you like to exaggerate because it makes you feel stronger as a person, but it's wrong.
What?
You heard me.
For you, Ugwin, you see as the demon takes its 3-inch long talons and starts to slice down on the sides of Nugget's flesh. Allie, you see as like Darius begins to like claw and grab and try and push Nugget off, and you see deep claw marks are embedded into him as Nugget takes 8 more damage.
Vampire strength.
Those are clearly claw marks. I mean,
it makes sense. I assume they have like a vampire form too, so I guess his nails would get longer.
are they longer?
I can't really tell. He's pretty far away. I assume, yeah. I mean, I can see the gash marks, so clearly they have to be a little bit longer, right? Or I guess just really sharp, and he just doesn't usually use them because he's big and strong, but Nugget's huge, so...
I know, I love the contrast. These two are just having like a mild-mannered conversation. Meanwhile, this demon's fighting for its life.
Can I roll for Nugget to attack?
That's dark.
Oh,
Guild
sure.
For you.
Yeah. I can't do math. 32.
Hits.
28 damage.
So yeah, Nugget takes his giant... He's claw attacks, right?
It's bite.
It's just bite? Okay. So currently, Nugget is wrapping his jaws around Darius's neck and clamping down, and you see as his teeth penetrate his skin, blood starts to ooze out.
Okay, summon... I already summoned the lightning storm. Striking, strike. Lightning striking strike.
To heal or harm?
To heal, of course. 33.
Divide that in half.
For healing. 16. So as your bolt of lightning strikes from the thundercloud above, you see the hellfire start to... Well, not the hell. The fire bolt start to heal his wounds as some of the scratches and marks slowly start to heal up, and he's rejuvenated in strength.
No, thanks for your assistance. It's greatly appreciated.
You can roll a wisdom check.
13.
13?
Mhm.
Total? Or just die roll?
Just die roll.
What's your wisdom? The wisdom check. Pretty high? That's good.
18.
18. Now, what was the stipulation? Your fire heals all living creatures, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So yes, you do notice that the bolt of fire had conspicuously healed Darius, where before you were under the impression that the vampires could not be healed by your magical fire.
Darius, you became human for me?
He turns to you. What are you talking about? Yes, I spoke with the queen and I drank a transferal potion in order to rid myself of the vampirism.
Okay, that just sounds ridiculous.
Roll a wisdom check, please. Again, I gotta see if you're a moron.
10.
10? Oh yeah, no, you believe it wholeheartedly.
Oh, God.
So yeah, you wholeheartedly believe that Darius turned into a human to be with you.
My heart is pounding in my chest.
What? This is
I'm happy. Makes
you
me
actually
happy.
believe that?
Yeah. Clearly, how else would I be able to heal him?
Peter, do you have like true sight or anything?
I do, but I don't have it prepared.
Doesn't that suck?
Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. Maybe I just leave.
Maybe you just leave.
Ogren, your dinosaur is still trying to eat him. Do something.
I'm sure. Yeah, Nugget's fine.
Yeah, though Darius had been healed and his wounds seem mildly improved, Nugget's mouth is still wrapped around and chomping down on Darius's neck.
Listen, I'm pretty sure these things are like immortal.
He's not immortal. He became human.
Listen, if you had a giant dinosaur chomp down on your neck, would you be alive?
It's Darius. You've seen what that man can do.
Eventually, out of frustration due to the lack of intelligence of his compatriots, Ugin just decides and turns around and starts walking away towards the direction of Zana, while he leaves Nugget still mawing Darius, and R.A. just frustratingly stamping there, shouting at Ugin to do something, even though he's neglecting listening to his compatriot individual there.
You will rue this day, Ugin!
Do you do anything else to assist Darius then?
Oh no, dinosaur, stop, please, don't do that.
Very convincing.
Oh, man.
I'm amazed.
Such great
What do
acting.
you want from me?
You could hit it with a damaging spell.
The dinosaur?
Yeah, the dinosaur.
You can.
Are you telling me you wouldn't do everything in your power
Fine, I
to
killed the dinosaur!
save your dear dairy boy?
Good luck killing him.
Lightning bolt!
That's gonna hit Darius too, you know that, right?
No.
It hits everything in a straight line, and the dinosaur is on top of him.
Right, so I would never
I mean,
risk it, so I
Nugget's
wouldn't do
kind of
that.
big.
And it is kind of big. You could maybe like nick a quarter of him, because it only damages a 5 foot square, correct?
I aim for his tail.
Rip it off with fire.
35.
Reflex for half on Nugget.
What's the freaking DC? I don't even know what level spell this is. 20, I think. Okay, I don't I don't succeed that.
It doesn't succeed that. So Nugget takes full damage. It was 36, 35.
35.
Yep. And meanwhile, while the bolt is hitting him, Darius is going to, well, the demon more accurately, is going to slice, claw attack him again for 6 more damage. How's Nugget holding in there?
He's all right.
All right.
I assume I hear this lightning.
You hear a giant thunderbolt crack behind
Okay,
you.
I'm gonna turn back around.
You, Jezebel.
Did you just hit Nugget with fire?
No.
Roll a perception check. don't you have like an empathetic link?
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel that Nugget is in pain, and he feels betrayed. You feel that empathy. And you can clearly see that there's a scorched mark on his hindquarters, where obviously some form of magic bolt must have hit him.
Darius, you know magic?
Yes, after being transferred into a human, I became a powerful and mighty sorcerer.
All
No,
right.
he's clearly bluffing to play along with you.
All right, please tell me you're not this dumb.
Clearly your bigotry and racism is too much.
Okay. Darius adamantly disagrees with things that he doesn't agree with.
Well, then clearly he agrees with this.
This is beautiful. This is what I wanted last time.
I don't know what I do. What do I do? All right. Let me kill Darius. Since you say he isn't immortal, he'll die.
I'm gonna let you kill Darius?
I wouldn't let him kill me either.
That's reasonable.
But it would prove your point. Because I'm pretty sure he's immortal.
But if I'm not, I'm dead.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He was already dead before.
But
I
he was
beat,
no, he wasn't. He was undead.
and now I'm mortal.
Now he's mortal. He will die.
You want to make a do you want to roll a wisdom saving throw for a GM-ly hint? Just like my personal
Hint?
advice. Yeah.
Or advice.
Advice.
Okay.
Basically, you roll
Your
a
heaven spirit. He has a heaven spirit.
I do.
Okay, I will have your heaven spirit interject if you roll high enough. Give me a good wisdom. That's pretty bad, but this is out.
18.
You have an inkling in the back of your head. You hear a deep booming voice from the heavens above the stars, if you would.
I'm in a cave.
Hit it with damage.
Hit it with damage.
I could piece that apart for you if you want. If you do enough damage to the creature to have like reasonably overkilled it, and that is understandable to even a simpleton. What's your character?
I mean, Darius
Nugget
is a
should
wizard, so he
reasonably
can
be
heal
just
himself.
attacking Darius
I mean,
every round.
I will give her another will save. Nugget is basically coup de grace this man's
But how much
throat
damage
every
does,
round.
like,
Wouldn't there be a health
Nugget
bar
do?
that she can see above his head?
It's true.
Yeah, it hasn't moved. at
Heal
all.
check.
Heal check. Roll a heal check.
You'll check to look at that health bar. Based on my knowledge of the medical profession, I'm pretty sure that's like a 68%.
68% dead.
That's what the red means. That's what I learned in med school.
21.
His health bar has seemingly not moved the entire combat with the dinosaur.
What does it mean?
Nugget's gonna
Oakwin.
chomp again.
Oakwin.
Yes?
Look at his health bar.
Nugget
no,
chomps
no,
down on
Oh
his
my
throat.
god.
I can see it.
Darius is immortal? He can't take damage?
I am an immortal mortal.
Okay, now he's just backtracking. That's ridiculous.
I've progressed so far in the manners of sorcery that I cannot be slain.
Okay.
That makes so much sense.
You know what? If, he-
Roll a will.
Darius is a god.
if he's immortal, first of all, you can't heal him. Why'd you do that? That doesn't make any sense. Second of all, you couldn't deal damage to him. So you try to kill him.
Wait, but he got healed. I watched it. I saw it. He was healed. Maybe he became a god because of my healing.
Where's Pride when you need him?
Giving Quentin so much fire for later. He's
Oh,
about to write it down.
So good. This is so good. This is so good.
Maybe.
This is just getting. The more this goes on and looks stupid, the better this is going to be for you later. I promise you that.
I actually have no way to reason that out, so you can go ahead.
No. If you can't
Yeah,
reason,
no.
roll a will save.
I'm
But piece things.
sure I could come up with something.
No. So try and fail to reason it. So vocalize it.
All right, so Darius is clearly a god. He's immortal, but he took damage he can't take, and then I healed him. So maybe he had the damage before he was turned into a god, right? So I healed. His health can't go down, but it can go up.
Roll a wisdom saving throw to see if you even believe what you're saying.
19.
No, you are way too smart of an individual. You're slowly piecing together the puzzle pieces where
All right,
It's-
so Darius
why would Darius be
is
down
not
here?
a vampire.
He's no longer a vampire from your understandings because he can be healed, but somehow he's still not taking any damage, but
He can be healed, but not healed. He's
your character
an illusion?
your character feels suddenly compelled to test your theory via just attempt to damage him. Just like a little boop.
Just a little
Alright,
flick.
I walk up to
And kick a ship.
Darius, and my face looks like I'm going to help him, and I'm smiling, and I'm like, I'm coming to help you. And
Your
then
face looks like it's going to help him.
My fist. No, she said her fist looks like it's going to help him.
I said my face, but that also works.
I slap
And
him
then-
across the.
And then I punch him in the no, wait.
I slap him gingerly.
I pinch him.
Okay. Roll the hit. It's touch AC. It's abysmally low, as me and Peter have found out recently.
I neg crit.
You neg crit? Though logically, your brain is telling you the pieces of this puzzle don't add up. Your heart betrays you, and you find yourself unable to harm the one that you care about. As you walk up to Darius, you wish to test your theory to see if this is really true and he cares for you so deeply, or if this is an illusion, but you find yourself unable. Ooh, when you see this, as she's just like standing there looking like she's going to like pinch him or something, while there's a dinosaur literally chewing his neck off, and it's like bloody and mauled, and there are multiple teeth marks, and you're wondering why his head hasn't just been bitten off at this point. She looks like she's gonna go up and gingerly poke him to see if it does 1 damage, but she can't bring herself to it.
Cry.
All right. Just try to heal him, but forget the healing part.
How do I do that?
I really don't know how it works.
You hear another inkling in the back of your head.
Push her into him.
I don't want to.
Literally just push her so she accidentally stumbles onto him and does 1 damage. Do you guys want a minute?
Yes, please.
Snow, you and Gallahan, finally, after making your way through the dense and thick pink mist, have made your way over to where you heard Zana was crying for help.
Zana. Hey, you good?
I'm good.
You're good? What about the sexy men?
Taken care of.
In what way? Did you
Very
take care
ambiguous.
of them?
Is that Gallahan?
No, that's just me.
So wait, there aren't sexy men?
You aren't being assaulted currently by demons?
Not anymore. You know me.
You vanquished them with the holy powers of righteousness.
Oh, Top
Huzzah!
Gallahan, yeah.
Okay, so at least we got you back. Where's Clyde? Are you with Clyde? Okay, clearly not. He's not here.
Guys.
Clyde?
Clyde?
Oh, wait. Hey, guys. Hey there.
Touch the rapier, Clyde.
What? Why?
Touch the tip
Touch
of my
the
rapier.
tip.
First time I've been told to do that.
Is it?
He grabs the sword by the hilt.
Does this count?
That the hilt?
Well,
What?
I don't want to touch a blade. I could cut myself.
Why are you touching my
So-
hand? Get off my hand.
Oh, sorry. Okay, fine.
Upon seeing Clyde, I will roll a will save.
Roll a will save. Roll a will save to resist.
19 plus my will, which is 7, which is 19 plus 7, 26. Do I resist?
Math.
I want you to wait.
I would.
Wait. Though you feel heavily compelled to jump that man's bones where he stands, you hold yourself back.
I do?
You do.
I do.
You manage to hold yourself back.
I was going to rush up and kiss him.
Okay.
Because
You rush up and you hug him.
Yeah, okay.
Wait. Are you real, monster?
Whoa.
Touch the sword. I don't know. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll touch the sword.
Oh, okay. Whew.
I give him a hug. I'm so glad you're safe.
Well, then again, she puts away the sword. There's no guarantee that actually reveals the real person, but I'm just hoping it works.
Oh, so bad.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna
not
start
okay.
petting his head and, kind of
It's not
comforting,
okay.
consoling him.
Oh,
I'm gonna hold Clyde and kind of console him.
it was terrible. You were there. You weren't there.
It's
and
okay.
You were being nice, but
I'm
then
sorry.
I realized it wasn't real, so I had to kill you. But it wasn't you, but it kind of was. But it turned out to be a gray blob thing with
Okay,
razor sharp fangs.
I'm gonna take Clyde by the face. How'd you know it wasn't me, huh?
I was about to say, isn't that just her normally?
No, it was. It didn't make sense for the situation. I mean, like, sure, we like do things and stuff, but
Mhm.
normally we don't like do them in tense demon pit related circumstances. Like, it's not like we just flung our bodies into a massive pit of fecal matter when we were in Greed's lair exactly.
Snow is slowly backing away from them both.
Yeah, no, that
awkwardly.
makes sense.
So I just felt like the mood wasn't right. I mean, even though the
That's
pink
I
mist
get
just
it.
like kind of smells like roses, and this is like really soft, velvety like sand.
Yeah.
And I feel like you might enjoy this atmosphere in a different set of circumstances. I just feel like, given the current situation, I'm gonna stop you both right there.
Thank you, Galhan. I was about to say something myself.
Okay, well then, moving on.
Well, basically, I'm just ruffle his hair. I'm just glad you're safe.
Okay, so we have Clyde, Gallahan, Zana, myself, Wilson.
You don't hear a response.
Crap. Okay. Crap. Wilson's not responding.
Wilson!
Wilson.
Wilson!
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 Wilson. I need like the ball.
There's still no response. Roll a perception check, though.
Can I have Alistair try to fly around and look for him?
Sure.
Alistair, can you fly around and try and look for him? Because you've basically been, not helpful in this situation. No offense. Love you.
22.
Can I also roll a perception?
Sure. Roll your perception for the bird.
Oh, for the bird. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's a good roll for her.
I would
Flare the bird.
feel like Nichia, I'm gonna have him. He'll like sniff around.
It's kind of hard.
I know
'cause,
he'll be
the
at negatives,
incense.
but,
yeah, but you
he'll
can.
still try.
You technically, I'll give you advantage on it because sound-based perception.
What is advantage?
25.
You get to roll your d20 twice and take the higher result.
Doesn't exist in Pathfinder.
I just made it. Yes, it does. What? Luck. Luck is literally that, isn't it? Yeah,
But
literally
that's
luck.
not. You don't know. That,
Fine. Well, fine. Whatever. Racially, I believe he gets like a +5 to perception or something
Yeah,
for
he already
sound-based.
Alistair's perception is 25.
Cry baby, cry baby. And he squawks as he flies over towards the left of where you guys are
25 for
standing.
Nichia.
And I'm going to try and follow him.
Chia sniffs and points left of where you're standing, somewhat back in the direction where you came from. And you can hear, barely, now that everything is quieted down, a faint and gentle sobbing.
That's so mean. I'm going to follow him.
Oh no.
Hey, and while we're walking with Snow, hey,
Nichia,
point. We all had to fight our own demons, okay? But you don't see me, Sally, sobbing over here.
So you all start walking towards the direction where Nichia is currently pointing and Alistar is flown in, and eventually you stumble upon Wilson. He's knelt over the corpse of one of the demons, and you see that he's crying.
I didn't know you had such strong feelings for a demon, Wilson.
As you all step up and go to approach him and you speak, he quickly picks up his glaive from beneath the sand and just starts slashing at you wildly. Go away! Go away, demons!
Wilson, it's the real Snow. It's the real Snow.
Yeah, you'll say that until you die. That's what they all...
Wilson. Okay. I'm gonna go over.
Back! No!
And he points
Dude.
his glaive at you and pushes you back.
Bruh. I'm gonna try and charm person for Wilson.
Do it. Yep. That's the way to solve this situation when he's suspicious of you being a demon. Roll it. Nope, you already said it. Can't take it back up. It didn't egg crit. That's not an egg crit.
It's a 2.
That doesn't matter.
Oh?
No. You go to charm person, and Wilson's nerves seem calmed, but he's still pointing his glaive at you, keeping you at arm's reach.
Okay. Take a deep breath. Good job.
Okay.
Okay.
How do I know it's you?
Do you have sexual desires for me?
That's a good point. All right, so you're real. What about her?
And he points to his glaive at Snow.
Wilson,
Yeah.
put that away before I come over there and whoop your butt.
Yeah, the other Snow was nicer to me. That's real. That's real. Let's see. I don't long for my loins. Do not lust for Clyde or Gallahan, so I think we're good here.
Oh, please don't say that ever again. never with that statement. Never that statement.
Don't say the word loins.
I feel like I'm still consoling Clyde.
Yeah, you are.
Just gently.
He's
That's
sobbing
actually
in your
really
arms.
creepy. You just are like holding him and stroking his
Yeah.
head like that, just,
Yeah.
like, in a headlock.
And no, not in a headlock,
just
but
like-
have you ever
it's
had
all
someone,
stance.
like pet your hair when you have short hair? That feels good.
No.
Okay. So Wilson immediately drops his glaive and rushes up to you, Snow, and gives you a warm embrace.
No.
Okay. Okay, you're good. You're
No,
good. It's good.
It's not good.
Is it fine?
No, it's not.
Give the man an embrace, Snow. He deserves it.
She's just awkward, like,
Watch. See, Clyde needed some consoling, didn't you, Clyde?
Ugwin and Gallahan are the only real men here. Well, that and you two.
You point to me, too?
Out of character.
Men.
Just saying.
So you awkwardly go to embrace Wilson. No? Not in the
No,
slightest?
nope.
You just stand there frozen and still?
She kind of like reaches a hand around, pats him on the back. Like, they're
Oh
there.
my god.
She's really embarrassed and shy because it's like a bunch of other people around.
Right.
So she's like being really reserved.
Yeah. Your character blushes somewhat, but still frozen and awkward in the situation, not knowing how to properly react with everyone. Awkwardly pats him on the head.
On his back.
Oh, on his back?
I said on his back.
There you go.
Should we try and find, is it R.A. and Ugwin? I mean, okay, so let's see. R.A. might be dealing with Darius, considering of how jealous she got when I was on his back. But Ugwin? He might have some sort of secret love. I don't.
I would say Nugget, but that would be just kind of weird.
That's a bit of a scaly type fetish. I'm not here for that.
More of a
I don't
bestiality
condone. I do not condone such forms of bestiality. We must go and slay this demon at once.
Such forms of does that mean you condone some forms of bestiality?
You're not there. Onward, we must help them vanquish their demons. From the claps of thunder I heard, it sounds as if they are still in a mortal combat.
Two people sipping tea while others are like rending flesh over there.
Yep. Hey, Alistair, do you want to go try and fly around and find them?
Hard to see. We'll try.
Well, you can just stay with me if you want to.
Now you kids have fun. And he just flies off.
Okay.
And eventually you all start walking your way forward, deeper into Lust's chambers, where you presume is the only place you haven't been that you know of. It's kind of hard to tell directionally where you are, but you start looking around.
As a group.
As a group. And then we pan back over. So how's the dinosaur going?
He's doing well.
He's doing well.
Yeah.
How is the sobbing figure looming over Darius, who is unable to hurt her love?
Oh, I thought you were asking him.
Oh, no, I'm asking you because that was directed towards you, but that's fine.
Well, I'm sobbing and unable to even pinch him, apparently.
Roll a will save.
Okay.
See if you can muster the strength and courage.
I'm a weak person.
True.
Oh, I'm not a weak person. 22.
Oh, there you go. You finally are able to overcome, for though your heart longs for this to be true, your mind knows that more than likely it isn't, and what harm would it do to at least test it? So you gently just kind of like kick him in the shoulder.
Kick him in the shoulder?
How do
Because he's on the ground and
I'm
you're
not-
standing
Okay.
next to him.
I don't just like
You just,
Yeah.
just a little yeah.
Yeah.
A little yeah. Just a slight tap with a foot. I don't know, is there another way you wanted to do it?
no,
Just a quick yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you notice as his health bar moves a smidgen, and it drops by 1 HP.
you were right. Well, I mean, you weren't right, but you weren't. I wasn't right either. I thought that's weird.
Since you were the one who gifted me this immortality, clearly you are the only one who can take it away.
I'm not sure kicking would do that. Doesn't make any sense.
19.
Oh yeah, you're wise enough to understand that there's just so much logical fallacy here. Nothing adds up.
That makes sense. Here, I'll heal you more. Darius.
Hey, Nugget buddy.
Yes, please, assist me.
He crit failed on his sense motive anyways.
Perfect.
Nugget,
All right.
walk backwards.
Nugget backs up and gets off Darius.
Finally. Thank you for your assistance. I'm so glad you came to rescue me. All right, now we can be together.
And he opens up his arms to give you a warm embrace as from the sky opens up and drops a bolt of thunder and lightning.
35.
As the lightning arcs from the sky, you see as Darius's body is struck and caught ablaze, and his fragile corpse slowly begins to burn as he collapses on the ground and is slain.
I go kneel down there and I'm in shock.
And as you kneel down before him, as you hear Darius breathe his last breath with a hefty sigh, his form changes, and you see that it was but merely a demon.
Holy bejesus!
It was an ugly, bald, leathery demon that was pale and sickly, but it still appeared to be Darius the entire time.
I wonder if this is what vampires look like when they die.
Yeah, probably.
And eventually, you hear the beckoning cries of your fellow members of your party, which are trailing behind you.
Ugwin! Hooray! Guys!
And eventually they pierce through the mist, and you are able to see that everyone else is finally gathered around you.
Hi.
So how did everybody do?
I'm sure RA would love to tell the story. It was a
No.
great time.
I don't really want to talk about it.
That's fine. I think a lot of people had a rough go about it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I had a little fun too, but, still killed it. Do I have to roll
Roll
bluff?
bluff.
Ooh, that's good for my bluff.
Also, you got to remember you're getting a plus 20 to your bluff right now.
Oh, really? Well, that's great because I already rolled 15 bluff plus 15 roll.
Okay,
30.
so basically what it is you see how your ability modifier affects your bluff score.
Mhm.
So first off, that needs to change to a 10, but you gain whatever your charisma modifier is to any charisma-based skill, such as bluff or diplomacy, specifically bluff or diplomacy. You gain that again as an additive bonus. So effectively, for your 10 in charisma, you're gaining 20 to both bluff and diplomacy.
That's a lot of bluff.
It's a lot of bluffing. Gonna put you at a rip-roaring 40.
Well, I'm glad you were able to take care of them so easily, Zana. I was actually really worried about you.
I'm so impressed. You did immaculately.
It wasn't really easy, per se, but I did take care of it.
So who was there?
We we don't have to talk about it.
Was I there?
No, I don't swing that way unless it's with a bat.
Very violent. Jeez.
No, I'm just joking. all
Oh,
right.
I thought she was talking about the creature.
I thought she was talking about. Wait, what?
My character's still a little miffed at you.
About what?
The anklet.
What? Oh, Donna, be nice to me. I just murdered someone.
Boy, I murder people all the time. You think you gonna get some special treatment? Look at this
I
girl.
murdered someone I cared about.
And
You
by
heartless
murdering people,
monster.
she clearly means that she
Demons!
defeats demons.
Demons! You
Demons.
just slayed a demon.
Gallahan.
Demon slayer.
Demons.
Curse Slayers.
I pat Gallahan on the shoulder. Such an innocent soul.
I'm sorry you had such a rough time. I understand it's very difficult.
You okay?
Well, I've been better.
And he gives you a warm embrace
I
as you
hug
both
him.
gently cry. So all of you see pop up on your screen, and you all get 2,500 XP.
Oh.
And you may all roll 3 times for loot.
10, 12, and 8.
10, 12, and 8.
2, 18, 10.
18, 16 crit.
Ooh, very nice.
The best rolls I've had out of all 60-something episodes we've played.
So true. Ugin.
17, 7, and 12.
So Snow, you get 5 chunks of something known as fiendish satin. Ugin and Zana, you also each get 1 chunk of fiendish satin. And Snow, you also see that you have a true love potion.
Is that all I get?
No, I'm gonna get to you in a second. I just gotta roll some of the other bits. Zana, you get, let's see. So, Ugin, Ra, and Zana, you each get a potion of shapeshift and a potion of charm person. And then Zana, you get 1 chunk of lesser fiendish hide.
A potion of shapeshift, charm person, lesser.
Lesser fiendish hide.
Donna, it seems you've gotten some items of worth.
The quack? Not really.
And you believe her. You didn't really get much good. Unless there is any feasible... You want to roll to crit? Roll to see if you crit. Roll to see if you crit. Roll to see if you crit. That's the only way you're beating her bluff.
Nope.
No. Okay. So unless anyone can beat a 35, that's her passive bluffing. All of you will believe what she says unless you roll higher than a 35 or can nat crit.
But I wasn't lying. I didn't.
Well, you know that... Okay. You, the player, know that you rolled 1 good roll, and good rolls mean good stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I would.
Fair.
Is it highlighted in like gold or something? to
Yes,
make it
it's
look-
a
Okay.
higher... It appears to be a higher rarity drop than all the others.
Okay.
Does it have a vendor price?
It doesn't display one.
Anyway,
You have to get them appraised at a shop, like normal people.
so wait, what did your character say to mine?
I noticed you got some things of value that I did not.
So did everybody else. Like, why
Yeah,
you keep
but
singling
I
me
have
out,
something you
greedy
want,
ass?
and I don't think I have anything they want. I'm willing to trade, so I feel like that's more like a not greed. The greed? Because I don't want like everything.
All right, are you still talking about the anklet?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I'm just going to put this out here. I don't want that anklet to be a moment of contention between us all. So if you just want to trade it with somebody, that's fine.
Yeah.
But don't keep hanging in her face, because I know that Zana really kind of wanted that. I probably should have
Right.
given
Well,
it to
that
her in the
it
first
just
place.
you know
I'm
it would have helped
Literally
me.
why I'm trying to give it to her.
What?
Oh, you're just gonna give it to her?
That's very
That's so kind of you. Oh my goodness,
Wow.
you should. I'm sorry,
You-
I misjudged you.
You have legitimately changed my opinion on you. Here I thought you were just a greedy person who was only after gold, but you might have a heart of gold after all.
The player looks so peeved.
Is she
I
trying to
look
give
at
it
Gallahan to see how he reacts.
What a
So-
kind-hearted and charitous soul.
Yeah, no, I have no chance. Okay.
Do you give me the anklet?
I do.
Wow. Zana will give you a hug. I can't believe you actually did that.
You know, hug is so not worth it.
Nugget. Weird things are
Not in
happening.
character. I meant like
I'm scared.
value as in like monetarily. It's not the
Do
same
I?
worth. but
I'll
it's
put
fine.
on the anklet right now because it's an
Emotionally.
anklet of haste and it will be helpful
Sure.
to me.
So yeah, whenever you want to use that, just roll a use magic device check. You can use it 3 times per day.
I gave up so much gold. Peer pressure.
Nugget is kind of just looking at you and looking back and forth at everyone and just sits down and hangs his head.
So was that it?
I don't know.
Can I like look at Nugget and be like, hi? About that whole thing, I kind of, you had stuff coming out of your face. I thought maybe you had, your size is different and that means your brain is different because it's also
How
bigger.
intelligent
and
is Nugget? No. He just kind of like
6.
tilts his head at you and looks at you blankly and
in
blinks.
my soul. I am sorry, Nugget.
Are you apologizing to the dinosaur?
Nugget seems confused.
Don't look
Your
at me
empathetic
funny.
blinks.
No, I just think it's very cute. Aw.
I feel patronized.
But anyway, was that it?
I don't know. Was it?
I was expecting like some kind of busty lady with like
Yep.
long flowing
Yep.
hair.
That was
Kind of
And-
made a fire.
Have you
Maybe.
Did you see it? Where?
Did you see the demon? Is
She
there
was
something we need to
walking
kill?
around. Did none of you else see her?
Demon, where?
Wait, so why do we get all? I mean, we got some
Doesn't
good
loot
Maybe
ideas.
it was
normally
demon.
doesn't loot normally drop after combat?
After you complete the floor or the boss. I'm concerned.
I
pretty
look
sure
up-
I mean, you
it's
can
when you
loot
kill
any.
things.
Right. So
I
that
look up
doesn't-
in the
It's been so
corner.
inconsistent.
Wait. That means there's another chance for loot, guys.
I look up in the corner of my status. Do I still see that lust thing is?
Yup.
I don't think that lust is dead. We only defeated the demons that she kind of sent out.
Okay, so we need to kill Lust, but we can't if we separate back out into this fog.
Let's stay together.
I
I vote staying together.
Stay together.
Oh, I like the plan too. Good plan, Wilson. Good plan. Thanks, man. I know it is.
I mean, I have an idea, but none
There's
of
no
y'all
way
would
that's
look-
good.
yeah,
What's
no,
your
it's
idea?
not.
I slap Gallahan with Eagle
I
Splendor
will
really quick.
message Snow
Sure.
so that it's not out loud.
Sure.
The one thing that we could all do together that
Have an
would
orgy.
bring out lust is an orgy, maybe.
Don't
Zana?
you have to?
You see this hand right here? You see this hand?
Yeah.
This is my slapping hand.
You want to do it?
No,
Zana bends over.
no, please refrain from ever. No, absolutely not. She deletes the message immediately.
I mean, hey, I never said it was something we had to do. I just said it was an idea.
What if we taunt her forth? Beckon her name so we can slay Asmodeus.
I mean, what do you think her
How do you
name
know her
is?
name?
The
Wait, so wait, you think all I have to say is Asmodeus? I want to make a deal with you.
Or Asmodeus?
No!
I am.
No!
There's no response.
Maybe we have to all hold hands and say it together.
Asmodeus.
And-
Asmodeus.
As all of you begin doing various means, not you, Gwen. You're apparently clearly too.
Well,
Concerned.
Yeah, you and Nugget are just sharing the same empathetic link of what? Just confusion.
I'm feeling very Wilson right now.
Feeling very what? You all hear a somewhat familiar but seldom heard voice come out from the fog. What are you all doing?
I look. Who is it?
oh God.
And
Oh.
perception check.
God, no. Don't make it. Don't. Oh.
24.
I didn't expect you all to be standing here in like some kind of Woodstock
30.
chanting circle. Are we all gonna strip nude and do the jig too?
28.
30.
Hey there, Draken.
And
Draken? Oh, no. I thought I defeated all my demons.
and all of a sudden, but behind you, you see Draken. You see this
blonde hair with highlights, kind of slicked back. And you see he's wearing his standard black cloak, and he has an owl resting on his shoulder.
Just imagined Malfoy.
Did
He's
someone
wearing
say
a black cloak and is currently holding his bow.
Hold on.
Touch a rapier.
Stay right there.
Touch the rapier.
What? Oh, okay, sure.
Wait,
yeah.
are
No, you're a little
both
tested.
of you?
Tells you if it's a demon. Yeah, I got it. And he.
How do you know about that?
What do you mean? That's a. I assume a rapier that like pierces illusions or something.
Draken, how do you?
How do you know that?
Because I'm not a moron. Why else would I touch your rapier? You want me to just like fondle it or something? Does it bring you pleasure? Like, I assume it's.
Now I don't want you touching my
unless
rapier.
any of
Don't
you
touch my rapier.
like what? I'm assuming none of you cast True Sight or Dispel Magic, so you have no other way of seeing through these demons' illusions.
Does anyone?
Who
has
did you
that?
see?
Did you see anyone?
So, I assume we're going to be attempting to defeat Lust then?
I just have, one question.
Sure.
What are you doing here? How'd you get here?
Well, I assumed those two schmucks were incompetent, points to R.A. and Ugwin. Maybe a little less that one, and he points back to Ugwin. I'm just kidding, guys. No,
You're
I
not.
figured you could use a little bit of assistance. And I also came to bring the extra holy sealants so that we could defeat these a little better. Also, why would I miss out on XP and free loot?
Okay, that's a fair point, but that didn't answer my question.
I know.
How'd you get here?
Let's see. There was greed. There was gluttony.
You defeated them by yourself?
They were kind of like pushovers, if I'm being
How the
honest.
quack did you defeat them if we had already defeated them?
Well, kind of in RPGs, things respawn, funnily enough, and
But we
multiple
sealed
people
them.
can do different
we already
raids.
We
sealed
sealed them
gluttony.
away.
I'm so
Yeah,
confused.
sure. Okay, listen, people.
Can I
do you
sense
not know how
motive?
games work? Just because one person beats a boss doesn't mean that boss stops existing for all other players.
Unless it's a world boss.
Unless
And
you
we
were
seal
losing
them
to-
away
you
with
think this is a
magic
world
holy
boss?
sealant?
Okay, listen.
You know what? This has got to be Draken because he's being such a jerk.
Yeah,
This is normal.
There we go. See,
She's
I'm
supposed to
still
be
gonna
deal
sense
with, like, all the
motive
time. This is our
and see
guild
if-
leader.
Maybe we should kill him anyways.
You've been talking smack about him for a while, asking to join my guild, so I don't want to hear
yes,
it.
that's what I just said. I literally just said.
Oh, I thought you were
that's
upset
okay. So
about
you can
that.
have that
Yeah,
one.
no, I was
don't think
telling
it
you
was
this
bad.
is what we
That
have
much
to
better.
deal with.
Yeah, I know.
All
See, it's like
yours.
wrangling cats.
Okay! That's enough. Me, Zana, personally, would like to get out of here. This whole room is kind of making me feel uncomfortable after situations that I have been put in. We were having a great time till he showed up, but now he's here, and I don't think we're going to get rid of him anytime soon, so
sorry.
can we just get on with
When
it?
were you having a great time?
Zana looks back and forth towards the room and says, "Shut up, Ugwin! You know nothing."
He
Anyway,
actually doesn't know anything, so
Anyways, how's everyone holding up? Doing all right? A little depressed, maybe. Anyways, I don't care. So I just wanted to know if anyone was rather worse for wears or could use any assistance. Which one of you is the worst out of everyone? Like, okay.
I point to RA. Maybe.
I raised my hand.
What were you about to say? Because
Good tidings, joy. I bring gifts. Here, put your hand in the bag.
Gifts?
Yeah, what do you need?
Poof, what do you need?
Poof, what do you need? Poof, what do you need? That's not going to help you in this situation. What were you again? Really bad fire sorcerer. Okay. Here, I will get you. Sorcerers, they use what? Charisma? Sure. Here, headband of charisma. There you go. Take it.
I already have it.
Is it of charisma? Does it give you a +4 to your charisma stat, which is your
I
spellcasting
don't know.
modifier?
Do I? Is it? No? No.
No. Okay, there you go. Put it on. That'll help.
Snow.
Ta-da-da-da. You get a +4 to your charisma. Woo.
Draken's kind of a jerk.
Yeah, but he's also really hot, so I'm kind of okay
I know
with it.
that.
It's a
I'm well
problem.
aware.
Yeah,
I'm
but
well
shoot.
aware.
And
Do
you
you
look
think I'm
over
useless?
and you once again see the finer skinned individual. Like I said, he's wearing his standard black cloak, but you remember that that's kind of like the only thing he wears on his upper half. And his quiver is strapped across his chest, so he kind of just has like this black leather sash, but the rest of him is like really well muscular, defined, and chiseled.
Yep. I'm well aware.
So you were also concerned that that might
Oh, by
not
the way,
have been the real one?
Zana, roll a will save.
Oh,
Just throwing that out there. Yeah, you haven't met him.
As she's like rolling, as she's like trying to resist, I'm just like, yeah, no, like I was really, really concerned.
Oh, because he's proud and he doesn't care. What would you get total?
That's actually a fine roll. That is 23 roll.
You know, Zana, I was really concerned for
Okay,
a
yeah,
second
you're good.
that might have been a fake one we would have to kill and
Yeah, I was kind of concerned that he came back as well.
came back.
No, never mind.
Okay,
But it just, wouldn't make sense.
but still, it's kind of weird.
I feel like
Am I still, like, weeping and hugging Gallahan?
No,
right
no,
now?
you two.
Okay.
You've gotten
Zana
better.
will-
You're more put
The
off by
longest
the
embrace.
asshole that you remember.
Yeah.
Zana, well, ladies are genuinely more attractive to more attracted to people who are mean to them. It's just a weird thing.
No, they're not. That's a
Zana?
you thing.
No, I just. How do we know you're not another trick from Lust?
Let's do. Let me grab the
It's
bag.
Draken.
Pulls out goggles. Does anyone want these goggles?
Oh, oh,
Anyone?
oh,
There you
oh.
go. Chucks them your way.
I put on the goggles.
They're goggles of true sight.
Ooh.
Hello. Woo. You can see things as they really are.
He still looks hot, and I don't trust
Always
it.
true. There you go.
Do you want these back?
Like I said, I bring great gifts of joy. Yeah.
Cool. I'll wear
Anyone else
them
want anything?
around my neck.
Anyone else?
What else do you have?
You gain a also a +2 to your wisdom modifier.
Oh.
Not modifier. Wisdom score.
Is there anything for Gallahan?
Sure. What does he need? Anything that boosts constitutional strength, I guess. Something that either makes me take a hit or hit things harder. Do you want bull strength or bear's endurance? It's kind of like a coin flip. You kind of get to choose. Like I said, great gifts. Let's jump. Constitution, tank. Wait, no, hit. You decide.
Give him both.
I'm not giving him both. Shoot, please. You think I have that many things? Let's
you kinda just
see.
pull him out of his
You're a
sack, so-
tank. You shoot things, and he throws something at Clyde, and you hit things. So here, have strength. So.
Oh my gosh, you're like Santa, except for it's not Christmas and you're
Are
not
you an
old.
intelligence caster?
No.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah. I gave her the goggles. You want the goggles instead? They do wisdom things.
I'm fine.
Okay, cool.
Ugwin's pretty
He only
chill.
has one
No.
eye.
It's Christmas in July.
Get away from me.
That's not a way to treat someone who's on your side.
I'll go by. I go up to Draken
Mhm.
and like put my arm around him like a old buddy, old pal, chum
Mhm.
type thing.
Mhm.
Well, he's giving us gifts. He's like Santa.
Do you not like free things? Is this not part of like the guild alliance that we kind of had going on?
It's a little weird.
Why? Because I'm being nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that
You-
is
do you
really
want those health
weird.
potions? And he kind of like nudges at you in the air and winks.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll take health potions.
there you go. Have 3 health potions.
Why are you being so nice?
What? Because I don't. Well, okay. How do I put
What do you
this?
want, Dragon?
I need all of the pawns to not die in the chess game before they complete their mission.
Oh, I hate you.
There we go. So onward, all you wayward souls.
3 potions of what?
Just regular health potions.
Okay.
So they just heal like a d6.
Besides, I never asked for health potions.
Oh no, but you kind of like
I said a ring of featherfall.
you kind of just cried in the general store when you heard they were all sold out.
Okay, listen. Wait, what?
You know,
want
just
Boots
saying,
the
you kind
cat.
of like
I didn't cry.
loomed around
I
for a
didn't
couple of
loom.
days.
I didn't do any of those things.
And then you also like completely neglected the main story quest on the first floor to go in the complete opposite direction, which just so happened to barely be in your convenience. You were lucky the floor boss was there for the secret entrance. And you did all of that just to kill a few slimes to make health potions.
Okay, listen. Your guild caused us to do a lot of problems.
That's the point. Okay, so now that we're all settled in, introduced, and we all got great gifts, guys. Okay, so shall we proceed?
Do we want to stab a bust up a busty lady?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
Yeah. Let's get some
Dragon.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about dragons, would you? Your name just kind of sounds like dragon.
Well, Draken, if
Drakens
you
are
were,
actually a type of
Drake.
Drakens, Drakes,
Draken's like
a
a name,
Draken,
Drake.
actually technically pronounced Draken,
Dragon.
was actually
Yeah.
technically named after a
Draconis.
Greek myth of a dragon, if you didn't know, even though it's also the name of a sniper rifle. That's besides the point. Yes, I know a thing or two about dragons. Why? What?
Later.
Fine.
Yeah, we kind of have a demon to kill.
Let's kill a demon. Do you know how to?
Anyway, I mean, we can walk and talk. Can't you guys multitask? What do you
No,
want to know?
it's fine. No, I can't multitask.
Are we just gonna
Are you
walk
sure?
around?
I was just going to tell you there are dragons on the next floor. That's fine.
No, we can talk about later.
Okay, cool. So, all of you, what are we doing? Do you just want to roll survival to roam as a group and look around the floor to see if you can find Lust? Kind of like parsing through the fog, if you will.
Nah, crit.
Are you still wearing the goggles, by the way?
I put them around my neck.
Okay, cool.
I walk off and I yell, "Lust! I want to make a deal."
So you walk into the like pink mist a little bit, not too far. Everyone can still
Yeah.
see you, and you kind of just shout in the fog, "Lust, I want to make a deal." So, but before you materializes in the mist, no one else can see because it's 5 feet in front of you, which is 10 feet outside of them.
Wait a second.
And you see an immensely busty demon, as everyone has, as Zana has seen before. A very tall and elegant busty demon with long, flowing, flaming hair stands before you. So, my dear child, how are you, R.A.? I saw you have so much fun with Dairy Boy there.
You know my name.
Oh, please, I can see all those little dirty thoughts in your head.
It's the voice again. No.
So, is there something I can help you with? You said you want to make a deal?
Ah, demon, I hear her speak.
And Gallahan kind of charges to where you are.
Can I follow him?
Does everyone else follow?
I do. I mean, I not crit on my survival,
Nice.
so I don't know what that does.
Yeah, so all of you are able to
Some-
discern relatively, based off of the voice. You know the direction of where Lust is coming from. Do you all spring into action and go to attack?
I'll observe Gallahan and what he's doing.
Gallahan goes shield first, runs at the demon, and goes to bash it in. Like, trying to completely just straight overrun her.
Dang.
Gallahan, wait, be careful. You don't know what.
Demon! And he just goes and charges and hits her with his shield.
Get her, boy.
You see as she is knocked over and knocked prone, and you hear a very feminine scream.
Ah.
There you go. I was motioning for some female to make a feminine scream.
Oh. Is there any
Anyone want a feminine shriek?
scroll?
What, are you volunteering?
For a feminine streak?
Feminine shriek. There you go.
I feel like that's how Lust would streak.
Pretty good.
It
Pretty
has
good.
to no, do it lower, a little bit.
Lower?
A little lower and a
Little
more like a little bit more
lower.
genuine, like if
Yeah.
someone tackled you.
Wow.
That's fine. That works. That works.
I don't like doing this.
That wasn't the exact same.
Works-
That was
works
different.
for me. It was a little bit more panicked and a little bit more genuine, which I liked. It was higher pitched though, I agree. I know. Yeah. It's good though. It's good though. It's good. So Gallahan straight up just went and like shield bashed Lust into the ground, and she's currently knocked prone, by the way. You guys get a surprise round to attack her.
I will go up with.
Oh, did you want to sign something?
I wanted the option to.
Okay, so technically there is still a scroll before you as she materialized it when you were talking to her.
Very conflicted about it.
So, I mean, she didn't give you the same spiel as other people have gotten.
Right.
But there is a contract written before you, and it is an infernal, and you can read that.
Can I? Does
Well,
Zana?
I read it. What
Yeah.
does it say?
Well, while she's having the time to read this, can we?
Well,
make
I like
perception checks
take
on
it
her?
and like, can I like?
Oh, yeah, it's a
Want to
physical
it?
thing. You
Yeah.
can put it in your pocket if you want.
I mean, can I read it later?
Yeah.
It won't disappear.
I will. I'm close to where she fell down.
Yep.
Did I see RA take the scroll?
Roll sleight of hand.
But my like back is.
Yeah, so you'll have a bonus.
Can I roll a perception?
Yes, everyone, if you wish.
18 in total.
So 18, and then
20
everyone's perception, if you care to roll.
20.
Just you.
22.
20, 22. Okay. Snow, you were able to see that Ari grabbed something and put it in her cloak, but you weren't able to really gauge what.
Inventory.
Yeah, it goes in your inventory. I was just saying for the motion, it's your cloak, but yeah.
Did I see anything?
You didn't see anything.
Okay, then I just run up and stab.
All right, so you run up. Because Gallahan is in front of her and she's not prone, you will get a sneak attack bonus.
Awesome.
So yeah, if you wanted to roll to hit, and then you will roll
With both my daggers? Do I get both my daggers?
No, it's a surprise round. You'd only get one.
Okay. That got caught on the edge. Do you want me to roll
You can
again?
reroll it.
Okay. Well, to hit, I'm pretty sure it hits because that's 12 plus 19.
Yep, that hits.
And then for damage,
What was your roll?
my roll was a 19.
Yeah, it's a critical threat on your daggers, if you recall. So
Oh,
you get to
yeah.
roll double damage.
Yay! So,
So it'll be 2d6s for your dagger, and then your 3d6s for your rogue class. So 5 in total.
8 plus 6. Hold on.
13.
That one. 14.
Yay! All right. So she takes an additional 14 damage as you see about a tenth of her health bar kind of diminishes.
Wait a second. But we didn't make any heal checks.
Whoa! You're right. Anyone want to roll a heal check?
Heal check.
Oh, okay. Go for it. I'm sorry. I was just trying to kind of move things along, Peter.
It was a joke.
Oh, you didn't want her to roll a heal
No.
check? Oh, so were you happy with how
Too
that
bad.
went? Was that better?
Yes.
Yeah, you liked it? Okay, I'll do it from that way from now on. You don't have to make unnecessary heal checks. Okay, how about this? Anyone who has... If anyone can take 10 and their heal check is
21.
above... What's your heal? How many
5.
rank? 5? Okay. If you can take 10 and you can get above a DC 15 with heal, so basically you, and if anyone has any points in heal, you should basically be able to get above a DC 15.
I
You can get a-
19. I would have a 19.
You'd have a 19 with to take 10. Yeah. So anyone who can take 10 and get above a 15 or higher, you can just ascertain the boss's HP status.
Cool.
So yeah, you can see that that between the shield bash and the sneak attack, Lust took around about a 10th of her health. All right. So everyone else, surprise round. So everyone, if you could just real quick roll initiatives for me. Sorry, Snow. I'm sure that's what you were waiting on.
17.
21.
18.
22.
So Snow, if you wanted to do anything on the surprise round.
No.
Just gonna pass your turn. Cool. So you're all actually getting to go before Lust anyways, because she rolled really low on her initiative. So okay, cool. So anyone else want to do anything during a surprise round? R.A., Ugwin. No, R.A., I'm not gonna let you do anything because you pocketed the scroll. Ugwin, do you want to do anything?
Nugget will go up and bite.
Oh, get him.
31.
31 hits. Damage.
29.
29. Some good damage there. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. After that, both Wilson is going to attempt to charge, and Clyde is going to attempt to shoot an arrow. Clyde misses his two arrows as they kind of just strafe off into the mist, but Wilson is able to charge with his glaive and slice her on her side as she's still prone on the ground. And Draken as well is also going to knock 3 arrows and shoot, and as they make impact, you can see a flaming burst. Okay. Order for all of you at my table and at home is going to be Snow, Zana, Ugwin. Nope, sorry. Snow, Zana, Draken, Ugwin, R.A., Gallahan, Wilson, Clyde, and then Lust. Yeah, she rolled really bad. So with that, Snow, it would be your turn first. You can see her because she's within 10 feet of you, and it is well lit in here. Just a heads up.
There's no obscuring from the dust and the mist?
She's within 10 feet of you,
Okay.
so you can see her clearly. Well, actually, I correct myself. Did you step forward upon hearing her voice? Because you didn't say you acted during the surprise round.
Yeah, she would have stepped forward at least.
So with everyone else, though you held your attack during the surprise round, you managed to observe. You did step forward so that she is within sight, and you can see that she's currently prone on the ground.
Okay. I'm going to light step to her and stab her.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
She's on the ground.
She's on the ground.
So she's prone.
Yep, so she has denied her dex-based AC.
So she's flat-footed.
Yep.
17.
Misses.
That is my turn because I moved.
All right, so you go to light step and you go to stab with the rapier, but seeing as she's prone, it's kind of awkward because you're stabbing into downward motion and your rapier meets nothing but sand. Next up, Zana.
Didn't I not already go?
You had the surprise round. You all got a turn, and then you guys get a whole entire another turn because Lust sucks at rolling initiative.
Well then, I guess I'll have Alistair turn into me to create confusion if she ever does get up.
Okay, sure.
He'll mimic me, will be off to the side.
Yep.
And I'm right next to her, so I'll try to stab her again.
Cool. Roll to hit.
That's just an 18 roll.
Oh, I thought it was another crit.
Well, actually, that is a crit.
Oh, those daggers? 18 to
Yeah.
20? Nice. So yeah, it's a crit.
So that's one.
Double dagger attack. Okay, 18 roll plus 6 would be 24, plus your other 6 would end up being a 30. That hits. Roll damage. You're going to be rolling 5d6s because 18 is a crit.
Yep.
And then you also get your sneak attack damage because she is flat-footed and prone currently.
7, 6 is 13. 13 plus 5, 18. 18 plus 4, 22, and that's 5.
22. All right, with that, it is Draken's turn. Draken's going to knock 3 arrows once again, and he's going to loose them. 2 of them hit, and you can see he does a sizable portion of damage as well. Ugwin's turn.
Nugget attacks.
Nugget attacks. Egad. Nugget, currently already looming over Lust, goes to get a giant juicy bite attack off.
25.
25 hits.
27.
27 damage. Nugget takes a giant chunk and is clamping down on her arm, right on her shoulder. The demon is currently writhing in pain as you guys have actually done a sizable chunk of damage to it, and it is still only R.A.'s turn.
This demon seems kind of crap.
Okay, it got overran by a paladin.
Well, then I guess I summon Lightning Storm.
Sure. Is that a standard action?
Yes. Ever not been? Yeah,
And-
it takes up a turn.
1 round.
So one round? Okay,
Yeah.
so yes, you summon the storm. That will be your turn because you have to create a new one.
She'll be dead
That is-
before that storm hits her.
That's not true. Not true.
This demon is kind of crap.
Yeah, why do you think the other two were so easy?
Draken kind of chimes in on that.
Hate him so much.
You know, Drake, you're not really scoring any points here.
This one's just kind of laying there.
It's because I tackled her. What do you think? This is what happens when you're supposed to hit demons. They're supposed to fall down.
Most people would have gotten up by now. And I
I
don't.
can't get up.
It's not supposed to be funny still.
All right, Gallahan actually, as he says that, takes his shield and shield bashes her once more. Wilson is going to attempt to stab with his glaive, but slices the sand, and Clyde ends up knocking 3 arrows and loosing them, and actually manages to land one right in the center of her stomach, doing a massive amount of damage. And then finally, as you so wonderfully commented, she gets up. Finally.
Wild.
Yeah. Actually, more accurately, she doesn't get up, but rather she dissipates. You see as it almost appears as if she melds in with the swirling mist around you, and she vanishes from your line of sight. Well now, what an unforeseen greeting and welcome.
I mean, it was kind of foreseen at this point. I think your demons already knew.
A little harsh, I must say. I didn't expect the dinosaur to chomp down on the arm, and I didn't really quite want that sticking in my belly.
Gallahan?
Evil! Show yourself, demon!
Gallahan, I think she's already determined not to show herself.
Getting the point.
Well, what do we do? Just slash at the mist?
No, no.
Why don't we try and...
Create water?
You have goggles.
Yeah, but it's not my turn yet.
All right, so, Snow, then it'll be your turn.
Let's see. So you think she teleported Draken?
Probably. She kind of was there and then now isn't there, so...
Cast Fireball.
Either that or the other logical conclusion would be that lust is just the mist and inhabits
Breathe
it.
her in. I'm just kidding. Don't breathe her in. But I
feel
wish
like that's been happening anyway.
cast Fireball. I'm sorry. I wish I had it.
Is it a flammable dust? I cast fireball. The whole room explodes. I get the XP for killing everyone,
Including myself.
including myself.
Wait,
become a
do you
god.
get XP for killing yourself?
Stop. Okay, Snow is
Why don't you
going
find
to... Snow says, if that's the case, then we might want to... This is probably not the best idea I've had all day, but we might want to split off into teams of 2. Go with somebody that you like.
I don't like.
Wait, like right now?
Group up. 2 people. Or 3. I don't care.
I want the archers, Draken and Clyde. You're with me.
How about we don't listen to that advice and not split up and look for clues, gang? We don't have a talking dog with us. How would we ever unmask this villain? So, instead... why not we just let the person with the true sight goggles look for her?
Oh, that's probably good. I put on the goggles.
I'm going to say you passed your turn conversing with everyone, Snow. Zana, it's your turn.
I put on the goggles.
Okay.
And I look. Can I perception?
Yep, you get perception.
That's a pretty good perception because
Pretty good
that's
perception.
26.
All right. So you are able to see over to the left of you all, standing in front of a pillar, effectively, within the mist outside of your general range of vision, because before you could only see 10 feet in front of you. She's about 20 feet away to your left.
I point. She over there.
Great job. And with a she over there, it's Draken's turn. So Draken's going to...
He's
shoot.
so sassy. I love it. It really is a beautiful depiction of you when you were younger.
All right, so Draken fires 3 arrows, and you all, most of which are unable to see if they land or not. But you do hear a shriek from inside the fog. Ugin, it's your turn.
By the way, Zana would go towards that.
Okay,
Her.
so I'll say you were able to move towards her and are now within distance of her, but you wouldn't have been able to get off an attack.
Yeah.
All right, Nugget, I'll leave this to you. Nugget will go in the direction.
And he charges off and runs in that direction. Eventually, he is able to actually make sight of her, and he is able to redirect his movement a little bit, but because she's within 30 feet, he's able to still make one attack if you like.
25.
25. Ooh, hits.
26.
Ari's turn. You cannot currently see her, but you were given a general direction.
I heal Nugget?
You can't see Nugget either.
I can't say. I heal myself.
Okay, there you
No, need XP.
All right, so you heal yourself. Wonderful. Just roll and tell me how much you heal.
Hang on a
But with
second.
that, it is going to be Gallahan, Wilson, and are both going to attempt to charge over in the direction. Do manage to get over to her, but do not manage to land their attacks. Clyde is going to shoot a volley of arrows into the fog, but also manages to miss it because his vision is obscured. 15 healing. Great. With that, Lust looks directly at you, Zana. Oh, please now. Down, girl. We made a deal. And she flicks at you.
Do we all hear that?
Anyone want to roll perception?
Real question is, does Gallahan hear that?
37.
22. Holy crap.
Are you rolling stealth? No, she's not rolling stealth at all. Ugwin's definitely able to hear it.
She's whispering in her sultry
You're-
voice.
Able to hear something about a deal.
26.
And you're also able to hear something about a deal. But Ugwin quite clearly hears that and knows that it is Zana she's referring to.
Wisdom?
Sure. Roll
To see
wisdom.
if I can, fill in the blank.
Let's see if you can fill in the blanks.
She could just be asking me if I want to make a deal, like she did you.
9.
Don't reason with her. That's metagaming.
9? No.
Okay, so she flicks me. What happens?
Okay. So she flicks you, and you lose. Give me a second. I need to read how many it is.
What is it?
Oh, wait. You get to roll a fortitude save.
I know.
Is that what I think it is?
It's a negative crit.
What level are you?
Me?
Yeah, what level are you?
I believe I'm level 10.
Okay. Your character falls unconscious.
Oh. Does she
And-
do damage or is she?
Okay. So as of how do I explain this? Yeah, your character falls unconscious,
Mm-hmm.
and you will learn the repercussions of that later. So we're gonna go next.
Ah!
Is there anyone in the area that could roll a knowledge arcana check? No. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll discuss. With that, it is Snow's turn.
So I'm gonna have to move and to where everybody else is since I don't know where she is.
All right, so you move in the direction where you see all the rest of your other party charge. You head a little bit towards the left, and you go about 10 feet in deep, and then until finally you can see the demon before you. Roll also a perception check for me. And if you want, what's perception real quick?
20 total.
20? Perfect.
Or no,
Do you have knowledge arcana as well while you're looking at your stats?
23 total.
You have knowledge arcana?
I'm a bard.
If
I
you-
have all the knowledge.
If you would like, you can roll a knowledge arcana check for
A
me.
very bard kind of thing.
Very bard kind of thing. I forget she's a bard some days, you know?
14.
Okay.
So that would be a no.
In a helpless heap before Lust's feet, you see Zana's body crumpled up, lying unconscious on the ground. And all you can really tell is that you perceive that she is under some form of magical effect as you see her withered body almost look like the life has been completely drained out of her.
Withered?
Mm-hmm. She looks emaciated and pale, as if her bones and skin have sunken and tightened taut around her.
Okay, well, Snow's charging in to stab Lust.
great.
So, I mean,
All right, you run straight past Zana and you go up to stab the creature.
17.
Misses.
Yeah.
All right,
Nachia.
and she wants to bite.
Sure, Nachia will come in and he will attack.
Yay, Nichia! Oh no, Nichia!
Yeah, 11.
Misses as well, unfortunately. Skip Zana.
Why is it always me? Am I the new SAO?
You crit failed on your will save,
It was a fortitude save.
fortitude save. Anyways, fact is, she was casting a high-level spell and you crit failed. So bad juju. Draken goes and shoots 3 arrows, manages to hit one. To you, Ugwin.
Well, I'm just gonna wait.
Gonna wait? What about
Yeah,
Nugget?
Nugget's gonna chomp away.
All right, roll to hit.
21,
Hits. Roll damage.
25.
Good consistent damage. So Nugget lunges up and goes and chomps down his jaws around her neck.
Zana's practically dead on the ground, but I don't think you can see that.
I also don't think you could save her.
Only true love's kiss can save me.
I don't even think I can see
it. With that being said, it is Ari's turn.
Is Gallahan low?
Gallahan isn't low. The only person who is low, which you can't really see
see.
because she's off in the distance, is a crumpled up, withered, emaciated Zana who's unconscious on the
move?
floor.
I
Oh
wanna
yeah,
move
you could move in the
closer.
direction so
Yeah,
you
I
could
start
see her.
moving towards the
Great.
sound of.
So you start moving towards the sound of combat where you saw a lot of your other teammates run off and charge into battle towards. After taking a few steps, you use your movement action and you are able to see that there's Lust there and she's currently in the jowls of Nugget and has multiple arrows in her. And at her feet is lying a withered and emaciated Zana. But you do have vision of her now.
All right. I lightning bolts on to
Okay.
heal.
Go for it.
17. That's half of what I.
Yeah. Cool. All right. As the lightning strikes her body, you see as the flames appear to bring some life back to her. Zana, you are technically healed by 17 damage. You had actually taken around about 50 damage. Yeah. You're healed by 17 damage as it appears that her skin is almost brought back to life and she's less emaciated and more fleshed out. She still does not seem to regain consciousness. So while her body seems restored, there seems to be a larger and graver issue at stake. If you would like, you could roll a knowledge arcana check. A knowledge arzana check, if you would.
We have our will saves and knowledge. Our Zana.
Wilson saves and our knowledge arzanas.
17.
17. It seems as if she is under some form of energy drain. Yeah. All right, cool. With that, it will Gallahan is going to attempt to attack Lust once more. Misses with Shield Bash. Wilson's going to attempt to slash with a glaive while simultaneously Clyde is providing suppressive fire with a number of arrows. Wilson does actually successfully manage to slice her once, and Clyde does also land an arrow, doing a little bit more damage. And Snow, since you are in range, you can see that the demon is a little bit below half health now. All right. With that, though, I recant that.
Recant what?
I recant Gallahan's turn. Gallahan is going to quite purposefully stand in between the demon and Zana. I'm just saying he is maneuvering himself so that he wouldn't be able to attack. Yeah, he just stands in between the demon and Zana and effectively uses his whole turn to push you out of the way so you are not directly in an adjacent square of the demon.
Wait, so I'm not?
Okay, so you were directly up. So
I'm still down.
Demon, you are unconscious, but Gallahan swooped in and pushed you out of the way of the demon, so you are not directly adjacent to her.
Okay.
And that would have taken his whole turn. The rest does happen, though, where Wilson attacks with his glaive and Clyde does manage to deal an arrow's worth of damage, and Snow does realize that the demon is below, and Snow can still see that the demon is now below roughly the 50% health threshold. With that, Lust is going to look at Gallahan. Foolish boy, what, you don't want to lose this one like your wife and child? And she goes to attack Gallahan now. She goes and out. Everyone you who's in the area and can see them, you can roll a perception check if you wish.
Okay.
22.
22. Snow, did you wish to perception check to see what's going on?
20.
20.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. She stretches out her hand and attempts to touch him and manages to touch his temple on his forehead. And it looks as if she's attempting to cast a spell, but in return, Gallahan says,
As long as I stand, as long as I still breathe, I will not allow you to hurt those which I hold dear.
and has managed to resist the spell. Your resistance is futile. I can't do it in a succulent voice. Does someone else want?
Your resistance is futile.
There you go. Much better. And she goes to claw him. Okay. And she goes to claw attack him. With that, Snow's turn.
I'm gonna try and attack her again.
Do it, babe.
All right. We're almost there, guys. Keep it up. Does a
Oh,
29 hit?
it hits. Good job, Snow. Stab him.
Second. Oh, and also that would be a crit for me.
It would be. You want to roll your second attack as well?
I am.
Okay, cool. No Wilson buffs, by the way. He did not toot. He did not toot today.
Okay. That's fine. He doesn't have to toot all the time.
He toots a lot, though. Gain your composure and tell me your numbers. Wilson is on the other side, so you're actually receiving a flanking bonus. So you would actually get a +2, and a 21 would hit.
Okay, so both hit.
Roll damage. You get double damage for the first one because it's crit.
So for the first one, my damage was a 7.
Nice. What about the second one?
It's a 9.
Hey, wait. Your crit did less damage than the regular one?
I rolled 2 1s.
Oof. That's an oof kind of moment.
I rolled 2 1s. Nachia is going to
Attempt to
Bite.
attack. Bite him.
try to bite her butt.
As we said, best character, attempting to do things.
20 total.
Hits.
All right, Nachia, let's roll this d6 of nipping damage. Ooh, Nachia, you did some nipping damage. You bit her butt. That's a 9.
The 9
That's
damage.
the max he can do.
Look at Nachia go. He's doing things. With that, skip Zana, roll Draken. I'm very sorry for your loss. You're not dead.
I'm not dead yet.
Just mostly dead.
What's my mimic me doing? Just standing there.
You lost consciousness.
Yeah, so I guess.
He dissipated. Yeah, Draken shoots an arrow, manages to hit one. It's Zugun's turn.
Okay. I'm going to sit down in the air.
And just take a good think.
Yeah. And then Nugget's going to
Do a thing.
try to bite off its head.
Yeah, do it. That was a good hit. That was a good hit to bite off heads.
31.
31 hits. Good job. Nugget damage? Nugget damage. Nugget damage.
25.
All right. Nugget jumps up after leaping in the air and wraps his jaws around the throat of the demon, and her head crushes her throat and larynx as you see her fall to the ground with
You see, he says, his voice just kind of gets a little weird.
Nugget's
And you
gonna
see as Lust writhes and contorts in pain, her hands grasping around her throat where Nugget is currently crushing her. She collapses due to her grievous wounds and her frail frame shudders as you can barely hear her last words as her larynx is crushed. Deneki Victoria. And she dies.
Say it again?
Yeah, roll a perception to see who hears it.
I'm nowhere near that. Nugget's gonna like
20.
Nope, you're too far away. You're a long-range spellcaster.
Crit.
You hear it.
But I got closer.
Get a little. You're within 10
I
feet.
walked.
Her larynx is being crushed in the jaws of a dinosaur, and she's barely able to mutter a word. Two words, technically.
I'm good hearing.
Nugget's gonna shake her around in his mouth. Yeah.
As Nugget goes to shake the lifeless body of the demon around, it slowly dissipates into the pink dust and pixelates into thin air. Congratulations, you've defeated the Lust.
We've defeated the lust.
The Lust.
I'm
They're-
still unconscious.
Snow rushes over to Zana's
Unconscious body.
booty.
So as the demon dissipates into the mist also slowly begins to trickle down and fall and starts to meld in with the sand.
Exit. Oh.
And everyone can see clearly. All right, so congratulations. If everyone would like to roll a loot roll, you can also do that.
Do I
Experience do we
get to
get?
roll?
No. Yeah, okay, yes, you get to roll. You do get to roll. You participate in the combat. You're not quite dead yet.
I have 20 HP.
Yeah, you're also under the effects of a couple of other things. Anyone want to roll a knowledge arcana?
I will, since I'm right next to her, and I said I ran up to her.
Give me a second. I want to explain it to both of
Do
you.
you have knowledge arcana?
Do you even have it as a bard?
Bard. Leave me alone.
Do you want to use your bardic knowledge?
I don't get that, do I?
No, not as your archetype.
Yep.
Actually, you might. I'd have to double check.
My rolls were 15, nat crit, 20, and 2.
You got 2 20s?
No.
No. I
All right,
wish.
well,
I got
your
20, 15, and 18.
20, 15.
Thank you.
Goodness. Okay, Snow, you
10, 19, 14.
Got some good rolls.
Ugin.
20, 14, 13.
Dang, did everyone crit?
Wait, you got
19's
like
not a
almost the
crit.
exact same thing as.
Oh, 19.
But you still
You
crit
crit
in this
last
combat. So that means each one of you now have a true love potion,
That scares me.
especially with your pact. That
That may or may not be broken.
you, Zana, once again got some lesser fiendish hide.
How much?
Just one.
Okay, so I have 2.
And then another potion of shapeshift. Ra, you got your true love potion, obviously, which I said. You also got 3 fiendish satin and a potion of charm person. Snow, you got 4 fiendish satin, another potion of charm person, and another potion of shapeshift. Ugin, you got your true love potion and 2 charm person potions. All right. And then you all get XP. You all get another 2,000 XP.
Plus the 2,500 before.
So what's the thing you're gonna explain?
So you can very quite clearly and very easily tell that Zana just got energy drained, and the entirety of her character currently, literally exact change, is currently negative levels. She got energy drained, failed her fortitude save abysmally, and it appears as if her character is effectively a level 0. Unconscious, but not dead. Unable to do literally anything, but still not quite there. Effectively brain dead. Yeah, don't crit fail on level 9 spells that are meant to kill you.
What about the healing that I did?
You were able to heal her HP back to the maximum of what a level 0 character's is, so she has 5 HP.
Oh.
How
Okay.
do we fix that?
Snow is currently leaning over Zana, shakes her, does all the medical stuff for CPR.
Okay,
Like,
sure.
Are you okay? Are you okay? I learned this in school, guys. Are you okay?
Just shakes her shoulder. Snow just keeps shaking Zana's shoulder. Wilson
Checks
comes
her
over.
breathing.
Are you okay?
I just kind of poke her cheek a little bit.
Oh, shoot. How's Clyde reacting?
Did you say is she still shriveled?
No. She's back to what looks to appear to be a normal, healthy person, but is still unconscious. Zana, what happened? Ooh, no. Okay. Snow, fix it. Fix. Gallahan, you're holy. This must be some unholy devil power.
Draken, you've got weird stack of stuff. Do something.
I've removed curse as a spell. I've got some
No.
potions.
Restoration potion.
Fine.
Probably have. I hope you guys brought some.
Snow pulls out her restoration potion. Wilson, open her mouth for me, please.
Okay. Here you go.
pops the bottle opening in there and just lets it drain in.
Drains the whole thing. Do we need to like sit her up or anything? Is she gonna choke?
Yeah, she'll probably asphyxiate, but at least we'll know she's alive.
All right. Roll a fortitude save.
Oh, crap.
Don't crit fail on this one.
Oh, 19 plus fortitude, 5. So
right.
24.
We'll set her up, not to so she doesn't asphyxiate. I just said that just to be spiteful at the moment.
As you pour the potion down the character's throat, she rejuvenates and suddenly starts coughing. As, she wasn't properly set up. Sana, don't die! And Clyde immediately tackle hugs you.
Why does this always happen to me?
Zana, how do you feel?
Congratulations. You're now a level 1 character.
What?
Yep.
Is there... Can I... Hold on.
Hey, you might want to give her a few more of those.
I only have one.
Does anyone else have any?
I do, I believe.
No, you never got a restoration. You didn't get one from us. Yeah, you didn't get... There were 6 of them. So Ra has one, Ugwin, Clyde, Wilson, you all have them.
Yeah, I
Gallahan,
gave mine to Gallahan.
you gave your restoration to Gallahan?
Oh, no, I gave him the goop. The
Uh,
portal goop.
even with all of them, her effective level is still only going to be 7.
Yeah, I know.
7? I'm sorry.
Is he? Are you showing what
What?
restoration does?
What?
Oh yeah, also it's going to take about a month.
What? Is there any way for it to not?
Yeah, don't get hit by an energy drain attack.
How did the energy drain my levels?
Because that's what the spell Energy Drain does. It gives you permanent negative levels.
That's broke.
Does this mean we go back?
That was
until
normal.
your
Greater
month
restores all of
happens?
them.
What's the...
Well,
Only other option is if we went back up to the nearest town or the
castle.
you could go to the castle, or we could travel back. I actually know where a monastery is where they can make greater restoration potions. That's where I got the Holy Sealant. They could maybe craft you one. It would take about a week or 2, but it would get you all your levels back. With what we have on us currently, you'd be sitting here for about a month and a half, taking about one of these a week until you finally got to level 7, which is still only, literally 70% of your strength.
Cut the chit chat. Give me the holy sealant really quick. We need to
Oh,
seal
sure.
this lady out.
And Drake can toss as you want.
Okay, so Snow is going to pop the lid and pour a ring around the body.
Uh-huh.
Work it back up.
Uh-huh. You want to finish that?
Pour the rest of it around the body. Is that what you mean?
Okay, sure, you want to use the whole bottle, but you want to finish it?
Use magic device.
Okay, roll use magic device. What do you do?
What do you mean?
Roll a knowledge religion, and then roll a use magic device.
So 15.
On your knowledge religion?
Yeah.
Okay, and roll use magic device.
You want me to say a prayer? 19.
Your character's natural intuition says that there needs to be a prayer used to finish the sealing. So your character bows down, gets on her knees, and effectively finishes the ritual or the sealing process of the demon. Because you saw Gallahan do something very similar before in the previous rooms. So you end up sealing away the demon lost. Once again, the shiny pillar barrier of white light appears, which seems to encircle the demon where it was before it dissipated and shattered.
In the air.
In the air.
Speaking of which, Drake, and did you seal gluttony?
Oh, yeah, I kind of cleaned up your work behind you.
I thought you fought greed and gluttony and everything, so how are you cleaning up our work?
Well, I fought them myself and sealed them on my own terms, but I figured you slacked on your job, so I'm just doubling back and doing everything for you twice.
But we already sealed greed.
Then what's the point of us
Then he's
doing it?
doubly sealed. Is that a problem? Woo, I used 1 extra potion. That's why I bought extras. Why do you think I'm a little late to the party?
The GM did not think that part through.
So is nobody else concerned about how I'm useless to everyone now?
You're not
Oh,
useless
don't worry.
for
It's nothing out of the
long.
usual.
At least we can agree there.
So, yeah, you have 2 options effectively, which is you can turn back and we can go get you a proper potion and cure you of this. Your paladin levels up 3 times and he learns the spell, or we keep going with you being a level 1, I'm sorry.
I feel like we should go back. Donna.
No, me, maybe. I can't ask the whole guild
Yes,
party
you can.
to do that because that's just being extremely inconvenienced everyone. And
Galahad will get 3 levels in a spell.
No, he
No.
needs to get
No,
3
he'd
levels
need
in
to
a
level
spell.
up 3 times to have access to it.
Oh.
yeah, I mean,
How long would it take for us to travel to that place? You said about a week? Month?
No, it'd take a week for them to make it. It'd take about 3 to 4 days to get there, 3-4 days back. That'd be about 2 weeks. But we sealed away all the other demons already, so I mean they're not going to respawn. But the other ones that we haven't yet defeated, they'll get stronger.
yeah.
Didn't you defeat them twice, though?
Yeah. So greed, gluttony, and now lust, they're all done. Envy upstairs, she's fine, she's chill. Sloth
Sloth is not doing much.
Sloth and Wrath, they're the only ones we have to deal with. But remember, these things get perpetually stronger the longer it takes for us to defeat them.
What about Pride?
But how come
yeah,
they
Pride too.
won't
Whatever.
respawn again if they already respawned for you to kill them?
It's a player side event. So I sealed them. Each person has to... Okay. It's part of the quest line. The player has to seal off the demon. Once the player has sealed off the demon isn't a problem.
Unless somebody else comes along.
So yeah, for the next batch of players, but for us who've sealed off the demon,
Well,
we're fine.
We didn't seal off Gluttony. You're not part of our party, so technically we still have to go seal Gluttony.
Well, we could do that if we doubled back for her.
We're going to have to.
No, Snow.
No,
I can-
Zana, this is
No.
This is an order from the guild leader. We are going
the only
back.
other option is we could go forward, make a deal with the devil, get her healed back to full, and then kill the demon, effectively breaking the contract.
Wait, what?
That's a terrible idea.
You can do that?
Why not abuse game mechanics?
It breaks
Yeah,
the
Zana?
contract to kill it?
I don't know. I assume it might not necessarily be how it works, but what's the downside to signing something with a piece of code? As long as you find the loophole, you should be fine. There's stipulations to everything. I'm sure there's some way of breaking the contract without, surrendering your mortal soul or something.
Okay, so wait.
I mean, there's still 3 more demons. Also, the strongest demon out of all of them still left, Wrath. So I figure one of them would be able to restore permanent level damage.
But we have to get to that one, right?
And have
And
to,
Zana's only level
We
1?
just protect her. Shouldn't be that hard. We have a paladin. We have a paladin here. She just has to play safe. I don't know. Throw in your little door dimension that makes things hard to see.
Or
I don't think we have a door.
You don't have a door.
or I could just, head back on my own so I don't have to inconvenience anyone.
Let's send a level 1 character out to floor 10 by themselves and let them scale a 3,000-foot cliff and go to a sanctuary they've never seen before. That's a good idea. Or better yet, we slow down the progress of the entire party by sending 2 members to protect them and have just 5 of us fight endgame bosses by ourselves.
Zana takes out a dagger.
Draken,
Screw it,
you
I'll
are
just die.
such a-
No, Zana, you can't do that. Listen. We're fine. We'll protect you. We'll huddle around you. We'll make a human meat shield. We can take a little bit of damage. It's fine. We'll get to the...
I'm useless.
No,
I'm not worth protecting right
that's
now.
not true.
level
Not
6
true.
is level. You're fine.
You might not be able to do a lot of damage, but if we can just get you to sign a contract with something and they can even just make you slightly better, then we break the contract like Draken said, and then we were just back off where we started. We're fine.
There's no guarantee we can do that, but I'm sure.
I mean, if everyone's in agreement and if she's comfortable, we can continue on. And
She will never leave my side. I will be her shield.
You
I
go get
failed
him.
once, but I won't do it again.
or if Draken's right, we could just lock her in the door dimension and carry her with us and bring her out when the XP
We'd have
is
to
about
find
to
a
be divvied.
door.
Yeah, also, didn't you leave your key upstairs?
Yeah, it's with Lucian.
Why'd you leave that key?
Where are we gonna find a door under a mountain?
I don't know. The demon's room. Did you ever think of that?
What room has had a door so far with a lock?
They don't always have to have locks.
It
They just
does
have
if
to
I
have
put a key in it.
keyhole.
Yeah, I mean,
All we have to do is we could stab the door to make a hole in it.
We could literally just make a door.
We could craft a door.
Oh my God, no,
You know,
no.
if
Actually,
Daniel was here-
I can just
does anyone know how to
If Daniel was
wood
here,
carve?
Daniel could make a door.
You just need a keyhole. You actually just need to make a little
R.I.P.
thing
Daniel.
that we can slap onto a door, and then
Like a sticker?
yes,
Hey,
like a
you know what?
Like a
I think
three-dimensional.
even though I'm level 1, I still can be slightly helpful, I think.
Yep, cannon fodder.
I-
So,
Well, where's
I can use
Alistair?
this.
Draken, you
I'll pull out the
garbage.
deck of greater illusions. I don't need to be a high level to just take out a card. and that'll create some sort of distraction so that you guys can
There you go, picking up where we left off. See, not entirely useless. She has gimmicks.
Riggin.
Yep.
You're great.
I know.
I'll bite you.
Fun.
Wow.
I mean, I guess that I'll just be a hindrance and
Hopefully the
I
next demon will get
don't.
you back to modicumly more useful.
how do I have to make a deal with them?
Yeah, you probably would.
I can do that.
All right.
So with that, all everybody, we're gonna end here. Hope you all enjoyed this fun wrap up of Lust's Chambers in Sword Art Online, Season 2, Episode 24. Woo!
Yay.
You're not having fun?
I know I am having fun. Yay.
We're all having fun here at this table. All right, everybody.
Bye.
Announcements?
All right, guys. Thank you so much again for listening. And if you've been enjoying the podcast, please subscribe and share us with your friends. Leave us a review on your favorite podcasting app.
I
And
love to
also,
read your reviews.
Zana, the one who's almost dead, loves to read your reviews. So
I
if you
do.
want her to live, please write more reviews about why she should live and how that the show is great.
I can confirm if the character is conscious and not brain dead, it would really appreciate positive reinforcement. So
She needs it.
every review is one negative level removed from Zana's character.
Positive review.
Positive. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Each positive review
One
is
negative
one negative level removed from the character.
What about negative reviews?
Negative reviews give her one negative level. Don't kill Zana.
Gosh dang it.
Oh, yay.
Oh, no.
Okay. And also, guys, if you want to join us on our Discord, we would love that because we've been playing a lot of MMO RPGs lately. Well, not a lot. We've been playing like Final Fantasy.
Fantasy.
We tried Guild Wars, didn't like it too much, but we're playing Final Fantasy. So why don't you just join us
Join us.
on the Discord, hang out, and yeah. Oh, and last but not least, if you want to support the podcast in other ways, you can go to our Patreon and give us $1 per month, and you get access to early release of content, special releases, etc. And then in the future, those will be out. So thank you guys, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.